wild as the sea. Angela, Angela, fly so high, no broomstick needed to kiss the sky.
Paint the sky with a whisper loud. A brushstroke cuts through every cloud. My thoughts run wild, no change, no bounds. Electric colors in a concrete town. I'm the architect of my own spark, a firework igniting in the dark. Creativity is my superpower. Turning dust to gold in the final hour. I build a world with a single thought. No cage, just dreams. It's all I've got. I bend the rules like a melody bends. Snap a rhyme, make the broken man. A kaleidoscope spinning in my chest. This canvas bleeds, but it's my best. Ideas collide, a thunderous roar. They crack the ground and break the floor. Creativity is my superpower. Turning dust to gold in the final hour. I build a world with a single thought. No cage, just dreams. It's all I've got. Angela spins in her ruby red shoes. Her laughter jumps like the island blues. Under the mango moon so high, she's touching stars in the velvet sky. Defying gravity, she's breaking free. 9 years young, wild as the sea. Angela, Angela, fly so high, no broomstick needed to kiss the sky.
Whip by her side, forever her guide. The story's still alive. She gave her all her soul divine. She's love still shines.
Strong through the island night, defying gravity, she's breaking free. 9 years young, wild as the sea. Angela, Angela, fly so high, no broomstick needed to kiss the sky. Rainbows bend just to watch her play. Her giggles light up the longest day. Her wizard's wish, a lion's roar. Angela's dreams unlock every door. Defying gravity, she's breaking free. 9 years young, wild as the sea. Angela, Angela, fly so high, no broomstick needed to kiss the sky.
The sky with a whisper loud. A brushstroke cuts through every cloud. My thoughts run wild, no change, no bounds. Electric colors in a concrete town. I'm the architect of my own spark, a firework igniting in the dark. Creativity is my superpower. Just dreams is all I've got. I bend the rules like a melody bends. Snap a rhyme, make the broken man. A kaleidoscope spinning in my chest. This canvas bleeds, but it's my best. Ideas collide, a thunderous roar. They crack the ground and break the floor. It's my superpower. Turning dust to gold in the final hour. I build a world with a single thought. No cage, just dreams. It's all I've got. Like the island blues under the mango moon so high. She's touching stars in the velvet sky, defying gravity. She's breaking free. 9 years young, wild as the sea. Angela, Angela, fly so high, no broomstick needed to kiss the sky.
Forever her guide, the story's still alive. She gave her all her soul divine. She's love still shines.
Strong through the island night, defying gravity. She's breaking free. 9 years young, wild as the sea. Angela, Angela, fly so high, no broomstick needed to kiss the sky. Rainbows bend just to watch her play. Oh, her giggles light up the longest day. Oh, her wizard's wish, a lion's roar. wild as the sea. Angela, Angela, fly so high, no broomstick needed to kiss the sky.
Paint the sky with a whisper loud. A brushstroke cuts through every cloud. My thoughts run wild, no change, no bounds. Electric colors in a concrete town. I'm the architect of my own spark, a firework igniting in the dark. Creativity is my superpower. Turning dust to gold in the final hour. I build a world with a single thought. No cage, just dreams. It's all I've got. I bend the rules like a melody bends. Snap a rhyme, make the broken man. A kaleidoscope spinning in my chest. This canvas bleeds, but it's my best. Ideas collide, a thunderous roar. They crack the ground and break the floor. Creativity is my superpower. Turning dust to gold in the final hour. I build a world with a single thought. No cage, just dreams. It's all I've got.
Angela spins in a ruby red shoe.
Hey, everyone. What's up, my loves and fellow creatives? It is Thursday. This is day 4. So this is the last day of the challenge, technically. However, I promised a bonus session for those of you all who are in the platinum. So we are going to actually have 2 bonus sessions. One will be at 12, and that's where you'll get to come inside the Zoom room. And then at 8 o'clock, we're all just going to meet over on the YouTube side. So I can do, oh no, wait a minute. No, I'm going to let y'all come into the Zoom room because I want to do our session where we highlight your coaching activities, and I want to make sure that we capture that in the Zoom room. Okay, so we'll do 12 o'clock, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to do a bonus session. If you can't make it at that time, or you can just watch it that time, that's fine too. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you the behind the scenes, like how I actually prep files, how I get the things designed, and pretty much the parts that I don't usually show. You said you wanted to see that stuff. You want to be in on it, and you can even ask me questions. So you'll have that opportunity as well. And then at 8 p.m., what we're going to do is we're going to do basically a wrap session. I'm going to go over everything that we've done this week. And then you'll also have some homework. Yes, homework after the AI Create-a-thon. I know it sounds crazy, but it's going to be fun. I think you're going to enjoy it. How many enjoyed class so far? So we had AI on Monday. We did some avatars, right? On Tuesday. Oh, and also you picked out the products that you wanted to create. On Tuesday, we did AI creation for our clip art packs. And then on Wednesday, we brought into Photoshop our AI artwork as homework. If you haven't done that yet, I have an opportunity for you to catch up for this weekend with a coach who wants to help you. So we'll have that opportunity as well. Remind me though, because y'all know I'll get to working and talking and I'll forget about that part. And if you all want that help, and this is also for those who want help as a coach, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the Zoom room and just kind of have it actively open, and you all will be able to help one another. So what we'll do today is we'll pick what time and what time frame and what day will be best for you all. So coaches, and I would like for you all to keep your same partners. If you don't have a partner, for instance, you weren't here yesterday and you don't have a coach and student partnership, then you just let customer happiness know in the chat now. Just put, if you want to be a coach, put a new coach in the chat. And if you want to be a student, meaning that you want to have a coach help you complete your assignment this weekend, put new student in the chat, okay? Everyone else, we recorded it yesterday, who was the coach and who was the student. So I didn't see any wild complaints. So if you want to anonymously let customer happiness know about that, then what you'll have to do is like if you need to change coach or that sort of thing, then just message us on the Facebook page so that it won't be in the Zoom chat. Okay, that way we're not hurting nobody's feelings or nothing like that. And here's the thing too, coaches, if somebody does request a different coach, I don't want you to take that personally. What I want you to do with that information is I want you to figure out how you can improve and what it is that you can do better, because I promise you, when somebody does make a complaint, they're making it because they have faith that you can do something different. I would never complain to somebody about something that I know that they're not going to change, can't change, won't change. It's not worth it to even go that route. But if somebody says, hey, I think you could go a little bit slower, or, if you could explain this before you went to this, that would be better. So I want you all to take this time to familiarize yourself with also improving your skills as a coach. Okay. Yes. Because as creatives, we often do not take any kind of criticism constructive. So I want you all to think about that, because I'm going to be giving you all some tips and tricks as well. I can't always say, hey, good job. I have to be able to say, okay, well, let's slow it down a little bit and let's do this step first. And then that way it'll acclimate your client to be ready for the next step, right? I've been teaching for a very long time. Even when I was a child, I was teaching other kids. My daddy told me not to babysit. He said, you call it mentoring. Y'all listen to me. I had a mentor at a very young age. He's called Daddy. All right. He told me to make sure that I called my services mentorship. And then what I would do is I would teach them ABCs. I would teach them how to read. I would mentor these kids on high level math that they weren't ready for. So when I was a child, I was charging $25 an hour. I don't even think about this now. I was a child, I was charging $25 an hour for my services, and I never called it babysitting. I called it tutoring or mentoring. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? My dad put that in my mind because he didn't want me babysitting for $5 an hour like they did other little teens. And I'm talking about I was only 12 years old. Okay. That's kind of why I was 12 years old and people were dropping their kids off to me. Anyhow, so if as a 12-year-old, I could be responsible for little ones, I promise you, you're in good hands, okay? I don't do things to intentionally offend anyone. If you are offended by something, I accept criticism as well. So you can tell me, hey, the way that you said that kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. You understand? It goes both ways. All right. So, do, 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 do. All right, well, let's do this. We on the weekend will be a different like amount of time that you all will be able to spend together. So if you can't go past that, I do understand. However, the way that we're going to have this set up is that you all are going to be able to do your coaching sessions after we do our Wednesday class. So you will have to be able to stay past 9 on Wednesday to qualify and get those hours. Otherwise, maybe we'll have another day that we can do during the week to make up those hours, and it could be a weekend day. But I'm glad that you said that, Monica, because that makes me understand that we may have to have an alternate time to do practice coaching. Okay. All right. I see some of y'all catching up. Yep. Yep. Yeah, all of them will be in the replay. Yep, Shauna, all of them will be in replay. If you're platinum, every replay is saved for you. Okay. On the team YouTube, we don't have everything saved for you. Fortunately, you get to be here and witness what people have paid for. However, the flip side of that is that it disappears once the live is over with. So if you would like to join the platinum membership, if you want to get inside of the Zoom room, like our lovely folks here, then make sure that you comment the word platinum and we will drop the link. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and do it right now so I don't forget, because y'all, I get caught up when I'm teaching and I'm in that mode. Trust and believe. I'm not on here like dropping links and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the link for the one time for our platinum challenge. And this is for our AI Create-a-thon. I'm going to go ahead and pin it to the top. So also, if you're on the free YouTube room, if anybody else comes in, please direct them to the link at the top, because I know customer happiness is monitoring the Zoom room more than the YouTube room. And that's because y'all are getting the free content. So I'm not going to act like that's not a big deal. Okay. So just help one another out inside of the YouTube room and make sure that they know where that link is if they want to upgrade to platinum. Okay. All right. All right, so what I may do is I may have an alternate time on weekends for those who want to do coaching, because here's the deal. And this is something I didn't intend on talking about like right off the gate for our channel, but y'all, the coaching session yesterday was so good. It was so cool. I really liked how everyone just lit up. Everybody looked like they were serving their purpose. So this is actually the highlight of this AI Create-a-thon for me. Is seeing you all coach. I didn't know y'all were going to open up like that. I did not know you all were going to fly like that. Just automatically throw on those capes and fly, y'all. I'm talking about students and teachers. So now that I see that, it's driving my passion to make sure that we get this set up way sooner than later. Okay. Got you out of your comfort zone, Lisa. I love that. I love that for you. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And it probably did the same thing for a lot of folks. Okay. So what we're going to do then, you said it was an excellent surprise. Awesome. Well, sometimes my surprises, sometimes my surprises can actually be excellent. I'm glad to hear that. All right. So I do have a surprise for y'all. It's homework. So hopefully this is an excellent surprise as well. I'm going to go ahead and just give an idea for you all to make sure that you watch later if you do have to leave early tonight. So the homework will be, we'll do another coaching session during the weekend. What we're going to figure out is what day and time works best. Now, I do teach a session on Sunday, and I want to make sure that we have the room reserved for that. But you all could do Saturday. Customer happiness, do we have a one-on-one B or C on this Saturday? No? If we do not, okay, perfect. So we have Saturday open. So let me know in the chat if you're inside of the Zoom room, what time you have available, and just give me the full open block. Don't tell me, individual hours, just a block of time that you fully have available on Saturday. And what I will do is I will use that to determine what time we will monitor the Zoom room tomorrow. Okay, so just go ahead and anytime. I love when y'all say anytime. All right, Brian McKnight, come on. And y'all know I will honor some anytime type energy. Not tomorrow. My apologies, love. Saturday. Saturday, Lisa. If I say it tomorrow, I apologize. Oh, I just splashed water in my eyeball. All right, so go ahead and just let me know Saturday. All right. And I love that you all are opening yourselves and your schedule up too, because I know Saturday could be your errand day, your catch up day, go see the kids play sports day. So I'm glad that that is looking like an open opportunity. So, customer happiness, if you could just capture that and let's put it in the working document. We can put it kind of at the end of the working document because I know it's not our primary concern for the class today. Thank y'all for asking. Granny, she's progressing. We're still in the hospital, but I appreciate y'all's prayers and y'all checking on her. And I'm certain she appreciates it too. Thank y'all so much. All right, y'all. So today what we're going to work on, mock-ups and creating a video. And what I want to do today, you all get to sit back and relax. You get to see my workflow because on Thursdays, I just like to show you my workflow, show you how I put projects together and turn them into marketing material. And then on Friday, we'll have some bonus time where I show you how to actually design the marketing material, i.e. the emails, and automate all of that stuff in the sense that you don't have to know how to write. You don't have to know how to script. I'm going to show you how we're going to leverage AI to do that too. Okay. All right. So the other thing I want you all to be thinking about, because for your homework, and this is something that we're going to do right now, because if I don't tell you to do it now, you'll put it off till later. So while I'm designing for tonight and I'm giving my tips and my tricks for tonight, I want you to be thinking about what one template do you want to design and make for your holiday theme. We're going to pick a template that actually already exists. All right. Now, I want you all to think in terms of we're going to have this elaborate event that's going to be an ugly Christmas sweater type party or holiday sweater type party, right? So I want everybody to come holiday ready. I want you to think about what expressions you're going to have on that. And just think about one design for right now, just one, okay? Because I would love for it to be something that you can sell as a ready to go PNG. If you are craft to quit, listen to me. I'm going to be showing you on Tuesday. You're going to get your identifier numbers so that you can go ahead and post it as a PNG on Etsy on this upcoming Tuesday. And I'm going to help you do that, okay? But you need to have a design ready to go. So do you see how all of this rolls together? So what I'm going to do right now is just real quickly, I'm going to kind of show you all some of the templates. Let me pull up here. All right, so I'm going to pull this up here on the main screen. Okay, and you can use the one that you did for homework. That's perfectly fine too. The one that you all did for homework is basically what I call a KISS template, a keep it simple setup template. And that's perfectly fine. That means you should be able to flip it extremely fast. You should be able to create custom artwork for people. And that is your template to sell, design, redesign, do whatever you want to with it. That's the beauty of the way that we did the challenge this week. Let me see here. So we can go all the way from 101 here. And this is just to get some ideas. I'll drop this link in the chat there in customer happiness. If you can put that inside of the working document. And then let's drop the link for the working document too for everyone. Yes, you can absolutely do 243 and you can mix and match. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to do something like this. So what I did was I took 287, which was where we had the chenille patches, that template, and then I combined it with which one? 243. Was it 243? Let's see. As y'all know the numbers better than me. But you can take any of these. There's a holiday here. This one was a very simple ugly Christmas sweater design that you can actually do as DTF. You don't have to do it as as an all over. But any of these, I promise, any of these could be turned into a holiday design. All right. If y'all like the brushstroke look, there's that. If you want to do like an initial and do a pattern there. If you want to go sports mode, you got sports mode there. All right. And then what I want you to be thinking about is, how is this going to help you set up your listing for selling on Tuesday? But also, is this something that you yourself could wear to our virtual ugly Christmas sweater party? All right. And then what I'll do this week, will determine inside of Craft to Quit. We'll actually plan this party. We'll show you how to plan it using AI, get down to the nitty gritty, price things and all, figure out what products that we're going to do. And I may actually do a little bit of that with y'all today, see what products y'all want to throw in the mix. This is 154. I think Michelle had that on yesterday with her brand. I got 156 here. Oh my gosh. This one is one that I wore just the other day. 167. This 173 one is popular as well. You got butterflies here you could do for this one. Just too much. This was the dress I wore the other day, yesterday on the live. So I actually gave y'all templates of stuff I really make, I really wear, and people compliment me and ask me about them all the time. Y'all, it's a lot of templates, y'all. I'm just scrolling. Y'all see how each of these templates are $40? Would you all like for me to... Okay, this is the one that has the master template, 243 then. So 243, I combined 243 and 287. Let me put that on my notes, so I know my numbers. 243 and 287. That was my combination. All right, so like I said, almost too much here to say that you don't have anything. It's like, oh, I don't have anything to wear, and you have literally almost 300 outfits on this page alone. All right, and then this is a 287, the one where it did the Chanel automatically created the text in Chanel. Now that can't happen on Canva. As a matter of fact, I did a class where I turned these individual letters into a Canva file, which was a lot of work, but it definitely works much better as a Photoshop file. All right, and like I said, you all have templates and resources galore. So I want y'all to tell me in the chat. The biggest closet ever. I'm trying to tell y'all, sometimes I don't flex enough on our behalf. You all have a lot of resources at your fingertips. That's why for this challenge, I want us to focus on the AI, but I didn't want us to feel like we have to have another design, another template. We literally have enough. I want you all to start implementing with it. Okay. 287 is your favorite, Mara? Okay. All right. Yeah, Jennifer says enough. We have enough. Okay. And what I want to show you all as coaches, I want you to get used to telling people like, hey, do any of these projects pique your interest? Because when you're coaching someone, you don't have to start from scratch. So what I'm showing you all how to do is you can coach from a template that already exists. That way you are prepared. You know, you're not going to just have some randomness in front of your face. So your client comes with a project and a mission. You come with the understanding of how to complete that mission. And it's a smoother system. It makes you feel more confident. It makes your client feel more confident. And like I said, this is going to start building on your skill level as a coach. And this is a very much an easy place to build. So I want you to get used to that, providing so for instance, you have an affiliate link. And I guess let me talk about that for just a second, because let me show you how you can even get to that. If you're inside of your account and you go to affiliate, and let me go out of it for a second so you can see. And coaches, I want you to practice this tonight with your students. I want you to practice using your affiliate. Now, if they are already members, I don't think that it works like that, but at least you can practice how you would use your affiliate link. And only right now, only Craft to Quit members have an affiliate link. So if you do not see your affiliate link, all you have to do is message us on the Facebook or Instagram page and just say, hey, this is my Academy email. I'm an active Craft to Quit member, and I just need you to activate my affiliate link. Okay. And then that way we can activate it for you. So let me move my picture out of the way. If you click right here on affiliate, it will have a link for the membership, number one. So the membership is what's ideal because that's going to be recurring. So if you want to make recurring money, which looks like this is the Innate Academy kids. So this is Coach MB and Coach Levi. They're making some recurring money right now. Somebody signed up for $197 and they're getting $98 per month. For that, they're getting $850 because these people signed up in the very beginning for the when the AI Creative Club was $17. Now it's $27, but it's still less than $1 a day to learn AI every week. So they got people signed up for that. And this is recurring money that they make every single month. So even if you don't coach, if you're in Craft to Quit and you're just referring people, I'll be the coach. And you get paid 50%. And you don't have to do the work. Now, when you do the work as a coach, there's an opportunity for you to earn more. We're going to talk about that too. So I want to know in the chat what your affiliate link is for your membership. So I want you to copy it here. I'm just going to put it in a new browser just so you all see what it is. You see how there's this little slash and this code on the back end of it? You can take any link on the website and you can find all the links if you view all the links, but I'm just going to tell you we have almost 600 classes in this academy, y'all. So sometimes it may be a little difficult to find the exact link. However, if you tell your client, hey, come on over to the Photoshop link, I'm going to grab this link and then I'm going to paste that little slash at the end, and then we're going to test it out. There. It starts off with your affiliate code at the end, and then it should produce to the regular page there. You just have to make sure that you copy the entire thing, then put your code at the end there. Okay, so it still takes them to the page, but it recorded that you brought them there. So what you can do is you can say, hey, check out this page and tell me which template you want to work on this weekend. And I want y'all to do that like right now. Okay. So, and for the coaches in the room, I'm going to allow you for this session to change your name to coach. So if you want to change your name to coach, you can right click on your name, I believe, and change your name so that you get used to being called coach, right? This will help you out too. And then once we do our certification, then we'll actually have the coach designation. All right. So what you're doing is you're finding your affiliate code. And I just want you to paste it there in the chat so I know that you know how to get to your affiliate code. Okay. So you can give that to somebody and it will automatically track for the next 14 days if they have not already purchased, because the thing is, if they've already purchased from another affiliate, then it's not going to count. That person gets that credit. Okay. But if it is a new account, a new purchase, then it will give you credit for that. Okay. So I just want to make sure that y'all are utilizing that opportunity because that is easy money. So you can take them to this page right here and say, hey, go ahead and pick out, because you already gave the affiliate link at the end. Go ahead and pick out which template you want. They will purchase the template. It will give you 50% credit for them purchasing the template. And then you can charge whatever you want for your one-on-one session. I'm going to suggest that you charge $60 per hour for a 1-hour session. Okay. So then that way they purchase the template, right? They purchased it legitimately on the website, and then you can do your session with them this weekend. Now, this weekend, we're going to do a practice session. So you all are not going to charge for it. What you're going to do is you're going to get your coaching skills up and your confidence up. Okay. So this will also allow me to open up the Zoom room, let y'all in the Zoom room, monitor you just like I did last night, see how y'all are doing coaching, see if y'all need some help coaching, right? And even students, if you are in the Craft to Quit program, you have your own affiliate link. You don't even have to coach. You can just share your affiliate link with people who are bugging you about learning how to design and say, look, just come to Doc's class, and here's the link. Come on to class. Join the membership or join this individual class, and we'll see you there. All right. So you can do that too. And you do not have to coach if you're not ready to coach yet, but you can still earn 50% commission on anything that you refer. All right. That's my way of rewarding you all for sharing the academy with others, because I know a lot of creatives, we like to conceal our resources, aka gatekeep, so I give you incentives not to gatekeep. All right. And see some on the YouTube side. Oh, y'all like that idea to do the affiliates too? Cool. Well, then I need to see y'all inside of the Craft to Quit room. We'll get there. And what I may do too is I may open up an opportunity for like a particular, for instance, like the AI challenge, or for a particular class, I may open it up for people who are not Craft to Quit members to be able to earn right now. But how I have it right now, you earn 50% on every single thing that somebody purchases. Okay. Charmaine, how do you sign up for Craft to Quit? Great question. Here's how you sign up. This is the membership link. I'm going to drop it in the chat for everyone here. This is how you sign up. And get this, if anybody paid $97 who paid $97 for the challenge for the platinum seat? Who paid $97? Just, okay. Okay. Would you pay $97 to do it again if I did this every single month? And I walked you through a different project every single month? Okay, let me share something with you. If you sign up for the Craft to Quit program, then you get this every single month included in your Craft to Quit membership. Every single month. Plus, you get weekly AI classes that we do live. You get weekly these are all classes that we do every single week. This is just the Photoshop side of it. I haven't even gone over the AI version of it. Here, let me show you what we have done every single week. We're in here moving and grooving. So the membership price right now, and what I'm going to do for y'all here, these are all the AI classes that we've done so far. Do y'all see this? We don't play with it. We do what? Get paid with it. Okay. So this is AI that we've done for the past 2 years by staying up on weekly projects that allow you to move the needle in your business. Now imagine you creating an Etsy listing every single week for AI. Imagine you creating an Etsy listing every single week for your template designs. Just one. You would have at least 52 by the end of the year, right? At least 52 different listings. Actually 104, because you have an AI listing and a Photoshop listing. Or a PNG if you're selling a PNG. That's how powerful working in this tribe is, because we do something progressive every single week. So the Craft to Quit membership is, I'm going to paste the link and go ahead and open it on up so I can show y'all the truth here. And I'm going to do something for you right now if y'all join today. So Platinum membership is $197 a month, or you get 2 months free if you do the year membership. This is what I am prepared to do on the back end. Remember, I told y'all if y'all stuck with me to the end, I would have something special for you. And we're still going to create today. Like, don't get it twisted. We're still going to do some AI artwork today. As a matter of fact, we're going to create an AI video today. So please stay tuned. All right. So let me do something for you. Where is my link where I can change it? I'm going to. All right. And give me just a moment because I have to change it, and then we're going to watch it live, hopefully refresh and work out for you. I'm going to roll the price back. It'll be $127 monthly. You'll get the $97 challenge that we do automatic. So it's worth it just for that. And you'll also get the weekly AI classes and the weekly Photoshop classes. And we do a craft to quit business session on Tuesdays after we do our AI class. So you'll have access to that. And you have access to become certified to get your affiliate links, right? 50% affiliate on anything that you lead people to from the Innate site. You'll have the ability to sign up for certification to be listing these templates as PS or not PSBs, PNGs. So you can sell PNGs on Etsy of our templates, which do not exist yet. We just started that up. But if you're a Craft to Quit member, then you have that ability. And then you have the ability also to become a creative coach. And not only will you be able to utilize the templates to promote, so you don't have to create templates. You can just promote these templates and you get 50%, but you'll also be able to promote coaching services and come inside of the Zoom room, help people. You can post on the Innate Academy page anytime you help someone and put your affiliate links only on there. And that way you can get some work for basically just showing up and learning. Okay. So while I'm waving my hands in the air, I'm not changing the price right now. I'm going to do $127 a month instead of $197 a month. I'm going to do something extra special for the yearly. Now, this is only going to be for today because I'm going to offer a special price for the yearly, and I'm going to offer you some bonuses. So instead of $19.97, I'm going to cut it down to $8.97 for the whole year. And let me tell you what I'm going to do for that. Let me go ahead and save this so it'll have time to refresh. If you sign up today, I'm going to unlock all of your classes if you choose the yearly option, only the yearly. I can't unlock all of your classes for $127 a month. Okay, what I can do, if you pay the $8.97 today, that's less than half of the yearly rate, and you'll get 230 Photoshop classes already unlocked for you. So you can start watching them, applying them, learning from them, because you learn from the class how to teach the class too, if you were helping somebody complete this template. And you'll unlock all of the AI classes as well. And I will give you the latest Automizer, which I believe is 318 that's active right now. And I'll show you what the Automizer is because we haven't even talked about it yet. But the Automizer is a tool that automatically mocks up and creates your printable file for about 140 products at a time. That Automizer alone is an $800 product. 100 AI classes. Let's do some math here. Y'all know I love bringing out my little calculator. Let's bring out this calculator. And right now we have 96 AI classes at $40 a pop. That's $3,800 just for all the AI classes. We have Photoshop classes. We have 233 Photoshop classes times 40. That's $9,000 just in Photoshop templates that we're going to unlock tonight. and then plus the $800 Automizer. So just do a little quick math here, a little $800 Automizer, a little $9,000 Photoshop template, a little $3,000 worth of AI classes that you will not have to purchase a la carte, and you don't have to wait. Y'all, the Photoshop classes, we have so many classes. It takes 4 years to unlock all of the classes. Did y'all know that? 4 years. It'll say unlocks in 4 years because we have that much inventory of classes that we've been putting in the work. That's $13,000 right there. Plus the Craft Quit membership itself is $19.97. We forgot about that, the actual membership. Plus, you get the challenges that you just told me right now. Hey, I'll pay $97. If you did this every month, I'll pay $97 just to sit here for a week with you. Oh, you would? That's $12,000 a year. Thank you. Maybe I should just start charging that. Because I gave it to Craft to Quit for the free $99. I actually took away that money out of my pocket. That's $27,000 worth of value, and it's not fake value. This is real value. If you went on here and you bought all of this stuff for real, and I'm going to let you unlock that for $8.97 today. If you go ahead and join today, I'll give you the bonuses. So $8.97 is a steal of a deal just to have access to Craft to Quit, period, for $8.97. But the fact that I'm going to give you these bonuses, this is not normally included in Craft to Quit. I'm going to unlock all of your classes for AI, and I'm going to unlock all of your classes for Photoshop, and I'll give you the latest Automizer. Okay? Coach Nancy says it's so worth it. You're in. Come on, Coach Charmaine. And you already got coach in your name, so this is automatically going to help you out and put you in there. Say, put me in there, Coach. All right. So let me refresh and see if it works now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to give y'all my link. And here it is. And I'm using my affiliate link, y'all. I say practice what you preach, because I want to know how much business I personally bring into the academy. So I have my own affiliate number that I use just to show me how much I'm bringing in, or people randomly stumbling across, and I'm not using my affiliate link. That's not cool. I got to practice what I preach. All right, so that's the link to sign up. Now, for those of you all who may be in the challenge and maybe you're not Craft to Quit yet, maybe you're a gold member, silver member, or maybe you're in the AI Creative Club and you're not in this room right now, but you're on the YouTube side and you know what we're doing. I'm going to go ahead and drop that link. I believe I have it pinned up at the top for you to join. And here's the thing, it doesn't have a split pay option or anything like that. It is a membership. So if you can grab it, grab it. The split pay option is that you pay $127 a month for the monthly membership. That's the split pay option. But if you have the ability to spend $897 and invest $897 right now, then it puts you in a position to have access to this for the entire year, to unlock all of these resources straight out the gate. You do not have to wait for these. And y'all see, we've even done large scale event design and products, the cubes, the arches, the backdrops, cake toppers. We did just Pringles cans just the other day. We're constantly adding to our inventory. This is inventory. And you all are constantly adding to your inventory of skills because we stay up on not only what's trending, but what is going to move the needle in your business. Charmaine, you ready to, okay, as soon as you sign up, you let me know and I will go ahead and add you to the affiliate link ASAP, so that if you want to share that with your community after the call, you got it, love. You signed up? Look, Charmaine ain't playing no games. Congratulations, Charmaine. Welcome to the Academy officially and to Craft to Quit. We appreciate you. I'm ready to here. I'll do this on the side over here. If anybody else signed up, let me know so I can go ahead and get your affiliate links to you, because if you all want to go ahead and share your affiliate links tonight, share, hey, now it makes sense. Let me tell y'all why it makes sense. Because when I told y'all to do homework, guess what else I told you could do with your homework? Go ahead and edit it. If you haven't done it already, go to your post that you did for homework. I don't know if it will allow you to edit it. If it does allow you to edit it, oh, okay. Okay, Mara, I see your affiliate link, baby. I see you not playing with it. Look, you ain't playing with it. You getting paid with it. That's what I'm talking about. So Mara here has put her affiliate link. So you can put a specific product that you want them to go to, or you can put your generic affiliate link here. And when they click on it, now she's going to get credit if they buy anything from the Academy. You hear me? So does it make sense now to do your homework? So don't play with it, because y'all be playing with homework. Y'all be playing with it. Don't play with it. Get paid with it. Come on, Mara. Look, you're demonstrating. You're showing us better than you could tell us. All right, Cheryl. Oh, Cheryl. I think that's supposed to be a T greeting, GREETING. You might want to change that, my love, or just repost it and then repost it with your affiliate link. Okay. This looks good. I see your elements. You're working hard. Looks good. Like I said, go ahead and throw those affiliate links in there. Let's go. Even for this one, because here's the thing. People on the Innate Academy page are not looking to buy shirts. What are they looking to do? Create artwork. Huh? Can you help them create artwork? Because I teach my group classes. And like I said, my rate is $2,000 per hour. So if somebody wants to spend $2,000 an hour to learn how to create a t-shirt design, I will gladly do a one-on-one class with you for that. But most people come to me because they're willing and they're ready to spend $2,000 in order to invest towards growing their business. And they need business consulting, right? But you can show yours. And because you're a coach, I will allow you to say, I'm available for one-on-ones, right? And then you monitor your post. I'm available to help one-on-ones, because the thing is, people ask me all the time, can you do one-on-ones? No, actually I could, but I don't. Okay. So I want that to be an opportunity you have. Here's the thing too. I'm going to open up my Zoom room for you all to do your one-on-ones. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Y'all know how much it costs to have a professional Zoom? Mine is, I believe, I want to say somewhere around $1,000 a year. So you have the option to have a place to do it where you can have help if you get stuck. And also I can monitor you and see if you need help as a coach, okay? Or if your student needs help that you can't particularly give them. Now, I will not be in that room 24/7. It will be a 24/7 room. I won't be in there 24/7. Okay. However, I want you to know that there will be help there. There will be other advanced level coaches who can look after as well. You hear what I'm saying? I want y'all to see. So we're going to test it out this weekend, this Saturday. That's why I say, do y'all have a block of time? Because we're going to have a block of time. You can be in there for the full block of time if you want, or you could just stay there with your one student for whatever 1 hour session that you need to. Okay. All right, so let me do this right now. I'm going to go ahead and customer happiness. If you'll play a video real quick, anybody that just purchased Craft Square, I'm going to go ahead and activate your affiliate link. So by the time we finish homework tonight, you can go back and you can edit your listings and add your affiliate links. Okay. All right. So customer happiness, do me a favor and set that video up. And Charmaine, I'm going to go ahead and get you set up. Anyone else that signed up, go ahead and let me know in the chat so I can get you your affiliate link. Okay. All right. Let me stop my screen share here.
Angela spins in her ruby red shoes. Her laughter jumps like the island blues. Under the mango moon so high, she's touching stars in the velvet sky. Defying gravity, she's breaking free. 9 years young, wild as the sea. Angela, fly so high, no broomstick needed to kiss the sky.
Whipped by her side, forever her guide. The story's still alive. She gave her all. breeze, love still shines.
Strong through the island night, defying gravity. She's breaking free. 9 years young, wild as the sea. Angela, Angela, fly so high, no broomstick needed to kiss the sky. Rainbows bend just to watch her play. Her giggles light up the longest day. Her wizard's wish, a lion's roar. Angela's dreams unlock every door. Defying gravity, she's breaking free. 9 years young, wild as the sea. Angela, Angela, fly so high, no broomstick needed to kiss the sky.
All right, my love. So, Charmaine, I was able to go ahead and get you approved for your affiliate link. You're ready to rock and roll. So now you may have to refresh your page or possibly even log out, log back in. Your new role should be showing as a Craft to Quit member. You should be able to, just like I showed before, go to your account. Even if you're on the main page, you'll click on your initials, or if you've uploaded a photo. I'm going to do this. I'm going to tell all coaches, all Craft to Quit members, if whether you're design or a coach, go ahead and input your picture there. Okay. That way people know who you are. When they see you posting, they can familiarize themselves with you. So go ahead and update that, and then go to your affiliate. That is your main account right here. For the membership, that'll be 50% affiliate. And right now I'm offering 50% on everything that is in the academy. Okay. So whether they buy a class or the membership, then you have the opportunity to share that and get that commission. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and move on. I'm glad that we got that handled. Let me make sure we are good. I don't see my chat anymore. Give me just a second to pull it up. There we go. You are welcome, my love, and thank you, and welcome to the tribe. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over how I create some mock-ups and some marketing material. I'm going to go ahead and close out some stuff here. And then Charmaine, because you just joined too, you will see a bunch of new classes that you have access to. And then I'm going to go ahead and also, because we have to manually do this part, I'm going to unlock all of your AI classes and all of your Photoshop classes. So if you want to get started as soon as tonight with your homework, you are already locked in. All right, so that is done. And then also what I'll be teaching as we go through our Craft to Quit session too, I'm also going to be teaching you all how to design in Canva and allowing you all to utilize the Canva templates to flip and to sell those on Etsy. So we're going to talk about that. So there's a lot of opportunity in the Craft to Quit, what I call ecosystem. And just real quick, let me share something with y'all. So I didn't intend on sharing this just yet, but since we're here and we're talking all this progress, let me go ahead and show you all how, as Craft to Quit members, you can go ahead and get set up here. So I have this page. I just created this page with AI in like 2 minutes, y'all. No kidding. It's not highly advanced, but it's a website that I made in 2 minutes. Okay. So I just want to show you all this Craft to Quit certification pathway. Going from designer to coach, I want you to be able to grow your skills, your income, and your impact. All right. So hold on just a second, y'all. Where's my Zoom stuff? All right. And there are 4 levels where we're going to start off. And this is for everyone. We're going to start off with being certified to sell PNGs. So like I said, on Tuesday, we talked about this. Some of you already submitted your applications, but not everyone did. But what you'll be able to do is sell PNGs using the templates, the 230 something templates that you have access to. You'll be able to use that in order to create PNGs, sell them on Etsy, sell them on your own website. So you have something to start with. I'm not asking you all to start from scratch, okay? I'm showing you how to be able to do this with an arsenal of information, templates, tools at your disposal. Okay. So if any of you said like, I don't know where to start, I don't know what to do, I got you. Our next level is being able to be a PSD specialist, which is where you will help people by customizing the Photoshop files for them for their project. And then you'll be able to resell that. And that will be a different level. We'll talk about that a little bit later. I just want to let you know that level exists. And then once you are mastering at that level, you can be a design guide, which is where you can offer one-on-one coaching. You can offer this coaching on your Etsy and your site, but I will also allow you to promote your coaching on our site, as long as the coaching that you're promoting is done in our Zoom room, so I can monitor it and make sure that it is legit how we would do it, right? But you'll also be able to offer those services on your own site. So if you're getting your own customers, either way, I'm letting you keep 100% of the profits from coaching. Y'all hear what I'm saying? This will not be the deal forever. This is the deal to help you kickstart and show that you are coach worthy. Because if I'm spending my time and my resources, my Zoom room and my staff and my website hosting and all of that, getting y'all money, eventually I'm gonna want my cut. So I would say take advantage of being able to collect 100% now and hit the ground running. Do y'all hear me? All right. And then finally, being an actual coach pro, this is where you will actually learn to lead, teach, and scale your own classes. You can create your own curriculum, or you can even teach a class that we already have set up because you'll be certified to teach at that level. And with that, it's putting you on your own platform. All right. And that is a level that many of you aspire to. Some of you will be great being design guides, and that's where you want to stop. Some of you may just want to design PNGs. You don't even want to talk to nobody. That's fine. We have a place for you. My whole goal is to show you how you can earn money digitally without having to start a whole business from scratch, create a whole audience from scratch, and all of that. All right. So my goal was to be able to offer you a place where you can come create and stop playing with it and get paid with it. Okay. So these are little levels here. All right, we'll go over rules and things of that nature inside the Craft to Quit program. I'm not going to bore y'all with that tonight, but here I'm going to drop this link in the chat because on the Zoom room, because if you're in Craft to Quit, then you know this is only Craft to Quit can even start the certification. But when you click on it, it'll take you to a form that you can fill out. Okay, so y'all can fill that form out today for me, and I know who's interested. If you're interested in being a coach, you have to start at this level so I know that you can produce the work. And then that way I can give you feedback on your work, your PNGs, if you need help and feedback before you get into the coaching side of things. All right. So I know a lot of you were excited about that. I want to make sure that I share that tonight. Okay. And if you did the form, just hang tight for me. We're going to talk about it on Tuesday. As a matter of fact, I'll be able to issue your badges on Tuesday that you can put on your Etsy listings. You can even change your profile picture on Facebook if you want to. All right. And let people know that you're certified Innate Academy coach. All right. It's totally up to you. All right. So let's get into business for tonight. If y'all have more questions, I'll take those questions later after we're done with class for tonight. All right. So here, what I want to do is this is output from the Automizer from a mini version of the Automizer, because y'all know the Automizer will do about approximately 140 products, okay? So what I'm looking at here are some products that I could do for my party. I can do backdrops. I have the balloon arch that automatically colors based on the colors, cupcake toppers, chip bags, Capri Suns, buttons. This is a floor wrap that we can modify here, gift bags, and all of this stuff is AI, y'all. This class was an AI class. Now the text here, the Merry and Bright, this is a template number, which template? Don't let me lie to y'all. Template number 287 is this chenille text that looks like it is actually embroidered around the glitter, and it looks like it is a chenille patch around the letters here for Mary. That's template number 287. So those of you all who have all your templates unlocked, you already have access to that. You don't have to wait for it to unlock. And then 243 is the ugly Christmas sweater background design there. Okay, so you can combine those and have fun and make your project look identical to what I have right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to market this as our, we talked about having an ugly Christmas sweater party. So what I can do is I can say, well, right now, I don't really know if I'm going to do an Oliver print for the sweatshirt, because usually that's going to be cut and sew. So I'm going to show you a hack to going ahead and setting that up so that it looks realistic. So how many of you all have heard of ArtsAd? Have you heard of ArtsAd? If so, give me a 1 in the chat. If you've never heard of ArtsAd, give me a 2. If you're like, what is that? Give me a 2. Okay. Got you. Okay, it's always good to know who knows and who doesn't know. So I'm going to put a link in the chat in Customer Happiness if you can put this into the working document. And then go ahead and share the link for the working document again as well. So this is ArtsAd. Let me pull it over here to the screen. And I just shared my affiliate link with y'all. All right, now this is ordering from overseas. And then there's another option that you can do. And let me see here. I'm going to grab another link where you may be able to get this done in the US. Now be careful because some of these are still done overseas. Let me see if I can sign in here. And I'll drop that link in the chat. And then what you can do, y'all go to the working document, because the working document has all of the links lined up. And if you're on you're on Team YouTube, like I said, I'm just explaining again, you don't have access to all of the resources in the big booklet that we have for the week that has all of the details in it. However, like I said, I hope that you are still getting this information. Matter of fact, I'll drop the links in the chat for you all as well, just so you have immediately. But please understand that this video and the chat goes away once the video is done. So if you would like to join Platinum, make sure that you click that link at the top. And I'll tell you what, if you join the Platinum membership today, then I'll automatically give you the Platinum Challenge. Because we have today, you still have Friday, we have 2 sessions on Friday, and then you have a session on Saturday. So if you all say right now, I need a one-on-one, I got coaches on standby right now who ready to help y'all one-on-one. If you go ahead and get into this room, do y'all hear me? Go ahead and get into this room. And if you can get into the room for $8.97, for the month, let me show you what that breaks down to monthly. So sometimes if you're able to do this for your subscriptions, you save substantially. $8.97 divided by 12, that's $74.75 a month. That's less than my gold membership, which is $97. The platinum membership is $197, but right now we have a special deal since we're on our AI week, and it's only $127 a month. Some people are paying $197 a month, and you get a chance to jump in for $127, or for $74 a month if you go ahead and do the annual. Yeah, the link is pinned at the top, so come on in. As soon as you join, you'll be able to see the challenge, the paid version of the challenge, the platinum version of the challenge, and you'll be able to get in the Zoom room right now. Okay, you don't have to keep watching from the sidelines. All right, all right. So I'm just showing you some there. So there's Printful, and then there's also Printify. Let me grab that one for you. I'm going to show y'all on ArtsAd just because this is a hack also, even if you're not doing a product from ArtsAd. It is a hack to go ahead and use it for your mockups for your all over stuff to see if people even want to buy it. All right, so I'll put that into the chat as well. All right, all right. And y'all just let me know on the Facebook, not the Facebook, on the YouTube side if you all need help with the link. I can demonstrate how to actually go through and check out and everything, okay? All right, so I'm gonna close these two down for right now. I just want to give y'all options. I just gave y'all 3 options to get all of our stuff printed. I do not have the time to go over all 3 options. What I'm gonna show you is how you can right now. Ooh, what if we did some cardigans for the ugly Christmas sweater? That's what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm excited. Look at that. I'm excited about that. Look, anything I get excited about, we might as well go ahead and do it. All right, so I'm going to do create and let's see here. I just saw, so I know that they are, I wanted to see if it would give me that particular product. I'm just clicking on create here. It might have been under new arrivals, but I'm going to go to all over print clothes because it is an all over print. And then let's see what's going on. I see newest here. I'm going to come over here to the left-hand side and see. So typically I was looking to do a sweatshirt because I think the sweatshirt would really sell very easily. It's actually also easy for me to sew. Do I have one? Did I leave it or do I have it? I do have it. Let me go grab it and I'll show it to you. Show you the one that we cut and sew. And actually, Coach Q helped to cut and sew that one for me. I'll be right back, y'all. Up somewhere. I probably have it out here because I was supposed to demonstrate it to y'all and I don't know where I put it. I'll show it to y'all if I find it later. But this is the t-shirt. Now I did make this t-shirt. This is an all over print t-shirt. Let me pretend like I'm wearing it so we can show it to y'all. Right here. Christmas sweater. Ugly Christmas sweater. Now I did make that one, but the sweatshirt version of it needs to be cut and sewn so it can look right. So sometimes when you mock things up on the computer, it doesn't quite give you the look that you want. So I wanted to do the cardigan one. I saw a cardigan. I really liked it. I want to try that out. Oh, somebody mentioned leggings. You can do leggings as well. I might do leggings as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort it by most popular because I'm going to see what people have already ordered. And where it says customizable, I can customize it there. And I am looking for, let's go, shirts. It's not a shirt. Let me search under jackets and coats. There it is. Yes. And the bomber jacket will be cool too. But I really see this rib cardigan. Let's see what this looks like. Look, they already got some examples there. So let's go. I may actually order this one, but of course, I want it to be for our theme in my business color. So I'm going to have to redesign this. Now, what happens when we design and we have a template, we have a master template. Usually it's going to give you foreground, background. You have some accent elements here that I can add anywhere that I want to. There's usually a back design if I create a back design there. And of course, like I have the individual pieces of text. Do you see how the text look like it's Chanel here? And then it's got a little felt outline. It's got a glitter outline around that. This one is glitter, but it looks like it has this satin stitching around it. That's automatically in that template. So that is template number 2. Don't let me lie to y'all again. I believe it's 287. Yeah, 287 is right here. All right. And I'm going to use those elements to design my cardigan here. I didn't even know I was going to design a cardigan today. Now, this would be difficult to mock up on your Photoshop because you don't have this cardigan in there. You haven't broken down all these pieces, but it is so easy to do it from here. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and grab my elements. I'm going to drag my background in there, make sure it can handle it because sometimes the background file is pretty large. And let me do this. I'm going to copy the mapping here, paste it. I'm going to grab my background, my foreground, these little ornament elements here. And then I'll grab some of my text, Merry and Bright. All right, so from here, I'm going to build my design. Let me let it finish uploading everything. Like I said, the largest file is going to be that background. And sometimes it'll tell you that the background is too large. So I want to see if it will allow me to do the background there. And let it finish doing its thing there. Meanwhile, I'll show you what you may have to do to make a smaller version of the background. And this is why I tell you, people tell you, oh, it needs to be 300 pixels per inch. Some of these will not even allow you to upload an image. Like this is 44 inches wide by 36 inches tall, which is the same as the all over t-shirt that I just showed you. That's what I use to make my all over t-shirts. And if I were to do that at 300 pixels per inch, ArtSad wouldn't accept it. And most of these online programs would not accept it. So that's why I design it 150 pixels per inch when I'm designing large. And I'll call this a medium format. Large format to me is when I'm doing like big 4x8 signs and banners and backdrops, those sort of things. All right, so I can go up here to image size. And right now it's a 44 by 36 at 150. I'm going to leave the resolution there and I'm just going to take this down to a 22 by 18, which is I don't even like doing that because it's so small. Let me do 24 by 30. I like that better. All right, and it's still 150 DPI. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a save as because I need to keep my bigger one. So I'm going to do a save as, and then at the end, I'm just going to put that this one is the 24. Actually, it will be a 30 by 24 because I do the width first Okay. Then let's see if ArtSat will let me upload that. Let's make sure we say okay here. And then I should be able to refresh once it's done. There it is right there. So now let's go to upload. And I've got my smaller version. Let's see if that likes that file better. And I'm going to go ahead and delete all of this stuff here. All right, did it still not upload my background? That can't be too large, ArtSat. You got to get it together. Oh, I see what it's saying. It's saying that it is larger than 267 by 2005 pixels, which that is a little bit sad. So what I'm going to do is make a version of it that's that size. Now the pixels are kind of, let me show you what that means. We'll go into this background. And then what I'll do, I'll show you how you can see pixels. So I go to image size. And instead of inches, I'm going to put pixels. And basically what it's saying is it doesn't want, go back to, it says it needs a 867 by 2005 pixels. So let me see if it's just one direction, if it can be 2005 in the highest direction. Let's try that. What in the world? So it can be up to 8,500 in the height direction or in one direction, but it cannot be, but 900 in another. Okay. This is what I'm going to do. $867 by 2005. I don't normally do all of this, y'all. Normally, I just go ahead and upload that in there, and then I can use that background. So let's just see if I had to do this in pixels. My width is going to be 867. And again, I keep forgetting what the height is. 867 by 2005. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place my background image inside of this. Make it larger. And because I know I have a left and a right to this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the center, snap it right there to this edge here. And then I'm going to go File, Save As. I'll call this one left. Left front, and then I'm going to put three zeros in the front, so it goes to the front. And hopefully you shouldn't have to do all this on the regular sweater. I've done the regular sweater so many times before. I thought I would show y'all something new. So I apologize that this is taking a little bit more time because I'm doing something new. But the sweater was pretty much simple. Drop the backdrop, drop the foreground, and then put the same image on the sleeves. It was very simple. So maybe me showing you something that's not so simple should help you see how you could do it yourself as well. All right, so now all I did was drag it over to the other side where the middle was aligned with the left-hand side, and I'm going to call this right front. And then I should also be able to use that for the sleeve. So I'm going to see here. All right. Now, let's make sure, is this my left or my right? This is I'm going to call it my right front. Now it says it's loaded. The nerve of this guy. Oh, it's here. It's on the side. All right. Okay, I'm not mad at that. It did at least propagate it to all of these. All right. So I can work with this now. My back design here is wider. So see how it says the back can be 1758 by 1922? Let me see. I'm going to save this one as all right, so I'll call this left, right, cardigan. And then I want to do a save as for the back. $1758, 1922. 1758. And now I'm going to change the canvas size. Pixels. 1758. And I'm just going to leave this as 2000. I think it was under 2000. And then all I'm doing with this is just making sure that I have this centered. So I'm going to do Control A, center it. And this one is going to be the back. So now I'm going to get rid of this one, particularly just on this side. And let's go ahead and upload the back. This thing is odd. It just uploads what it wants to upload. But you see where I'm going with this, right? So now this should update here. Looks like we have a full bleed. This is exactly how my pieces look when I was sewing. So now I can take these pieces here and I can replace them with my back design one because it has a little bit wider material there. So I'm going to add that one instead for the sleeves. Beautiful. And then I'm going to take it down. Now, hold up. I'm going to delete that because I don't like that I squished it. And I'm pull that up just a little bit, see if I can get that. And this is just a preview. It's not going to be exactly lined up, y'all. Just trust and believe it's never going to exactly line up. But I like that. It looks good there. So now I'm going to take this one and I'm going to copy it to the left. This is side 4. So I'm going to take this and copy to side 4. There it goes. Now this would be the color probably of where all the white is right now because they're more than likely just going to do a solid color. So what I can do is, let's go back here. and I want to add a color. I'm going to use the color picker tool here. And let's say I want to do the contrast color. So I want to do this green. And then I have this hex code here. And the way that I got to that is I just did this little up and down arrow till I got to the way that I wanted to explain this color. Let me copy that hex code just in case. I'm going to hit enter now. And then that way, when I go to the part that needs a color, I should have that color saved right there. Boom. How y'all like that? All right, so now for the back design here, I'm going to put my design. And I don't like when it stretches inadvertently. So I'm going to pull it from the corner just like you do in Canva. In Photoshop, if you pull it from the middle, it'll still stay locked. So boom. Might make that a little bit smaller. And then, of course, you can hit center if you want it centered. All right, so now that's my back design. Maybe on my sleeves, I want to add some accents. Or maybe I want to put the Merry and Brights. Make that 90 degrees. So maybe down one sleeve I can do Merry, one sleeve I can do Bright, or I can put Merry and Bright down one sleeve all together. Put my little ornament. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. Y'all, I just want y'all to see that if you understand concepts, you can design in any tool. I am not a arts ad designer. However, I'm able to come in here, navigate, and move how I need to move. And we can check out the different previews there to see what it looks like. All right, so I have Mary on that one. And then maybe I'll put my Ann Bright here. Rotate it. 90 degrees. Bring it in. And now it's even more special, y'all. Maybe for this one, I want to do the bow. But do you see how when you design something one time, you can use these elements in so many different ways? And let me make that a little bit smaller. Boom, boom. Put that in the center and just raise it up a little bit. All right, so that would be my sweater design there. If I wanted to on the front, put it on my left chest, I could there. So this is, technically it's the right side as we're looking at it, but that is the left chest. So I've wanted to add this as a left chest design. Can bring that down. And I hate that it put that on everything. I wish it did not, but I'm sure I can go back and edit that. And I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller because depending on what size you get this printed, you don't want to have your image in the armpit or in the seams there. So that looks good to me. You just go to these other sides and delete that piece there because I don't want it there. All right, so when this is all ready to go, I'm going to save my design. let me see. Let's recheck it. Where are we blank? I don't see anything blank. Okay, save the design. I'm going to save this as my Merry and Bright. And we said this was 287. I'm going to put the number in the front so I remember what template I used. And now I have these elements uploaded so I can make a bag out of this. I can make socks. I can do a Christmas stocking. I can make a blanket, a pillow, anything else that I want to. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and view my design there just so I can make sure that it saved it. You can also do umbrellas on here, shower curtains, bath rugs. You can do area rugs on here, y'all. All right, so as soon as that's done, it's taking a while to load these images on here. So I'm going to go to the download button. All right, so this will be my day 4 mock-up stuff. And it's going to be a full zip file, and I'll show you what it's going to have here. Now, I'm not expecting you all to do all of this. You probably have a really easy mock-up that you can already use. And if not, what I'll do is I will give you a really easy mock-up to use. I just wanted to show you that this is the image that I really want primarily. But I want you to see that it will put it on a model for you, but maybe your model needs to look a little bit different, right? So, and you already created some models, so I want to show you how that works. Let's see here. You got these already saved. And I probably shouldn't have put words on the sleeves, but we'll get to test out the AI model now. All right, so we're going to use good old Gemini here. And remember, we had already created our model, right? So we're going to create a whole new chat, a whole new clean chat. Make sure that we're telling it that we want to use Nano Banana. And then I'm going to, let's copy that there. I like to keep one window. Mm-hmm. All right. So I'm going to upload the image of my lady first. So this is from day 1, remember? That's her smiling, and this is her not smiling. So either way, I'm going to put a picture of her smiling in there so that it can always create a picture of her not smiling, but I don't want it to make up teeth. So I'm going to pull it over to my other window so I can see. Here we go. So I'm dragging and dropping the first file there. And let's go ahead and say that this is the front. This is the back. And I'm just going to say she is wearing or modeling. No, I'm going to say wearing. Because if you start using the word model, it starts to think you're using third-party images and everything else. So she is wearing the pink and green holiday sweater with distressed denim jeans and let's say we'll just say that she's wearing boots. See what kind of boots it gives us. All right, so let's see where that takes us. Yeah, Vantress, they're more than likely unisex size, and sometimes they're Asian sizes versus US sizes. So if you're going to offer this product, I would absolutely say go ahead and at least buy one for yourself. See how you like the thickness of the quality, the production time, all of that. Well, look at that. She is wearing it, and let's make sure. I didn't have to tell it not to change her face. It didn't change her face, but sometimes I will tell it not to change her face. All right, so is that cool or what? Now, I taught y'all how to make mock-ups from scratch, remember? But you know what I would have had to do to modify this fabric that looked like it was on the side of her body and wrinkle that sleeve up and all of that good stuff? That would be some heavy Photoshop lifting. So what we're doing, we're using AI to leverage the work that we know we can do, but should we really be doing it? And let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all want to be the model? Do you want your AI twin to be the model? Or do you want to actually have a professional looking model? Put pro model in the chat if you rather have a pro model. Put twin in the chat if you rather have a twin model in this. Because I can show you a twin method too. But what I am telling you is if you were having this as a listing, this is what's going to happen. And this is why I have to tell the truth about these twins, y'all. First, let me ask permission. Can I tell you the truth about these twins? If I can, please tell me yes. Okay. About what percentage of twins, I'm gonna ask y'all some questions before I make my statement. About which percentage of twins do y'all feel actually look like the people? 100%, 50%? Because y'all have seen the AI twin trend. What percentage do you think? Somebody said 10. A 30, 10. Okay, so not very high. Some of them have high percentages. Let me ask you a secondary question. If the person naturally looks model-esque, meaning that they have, professionally done makeup, they are already have certain features that are model-esque, like maybe they already have high cheekbones or they have this immaculate makeup and hair done as their model images, and then they go create AI twins. The twins are based on model training. The twins are not based on everyday people. Can I be honest with y'all? These AI generated images. So when you're saying like, oh, I'm trying to make an AI twin and don't look nothing like me, it's because it's not trained on us. I'm just giving you the real, okay? It's trained on models. So you can use it to make yourself look glammed up, like a glamour shots mode, absolutely. You can use it to, you can tweak it to, and I'll show y'all some of those techniques. We're gonna do a full day on AI twins, getting as close as possible to how you actually look so that you can use it, because I'm not saying it's not useful. There are several different ways to use it. If you needed a headshot right now, you could take a picture. I'm looking flushed out, pale as ever. I can at least go into the sunlight, take a nice picture of myself as is, and tell it to put makeup, put lashes, to put me in a professional blazer. I can do all of that. Okay. And we will do that. We'll do that as a dedicated class. But I want you to know, for selling your product, you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself to be in these images when y'all don't even want these people knowing you by name and by heart and asking for you by name and by heart. The CEO of Nike is not in their advertisement. So what I'm asking you to do is just focus on what actually helps sell. I know we get excited about things, but I want us to focus on what's actually selling right now. Okay, so if I go to Etsy listing right now, I probably will see something like this. If I go to a JCPenney website, is JCPenney still out there? Anyways, I would see an image more like this. So I want you to be aware that you can have professional looking work with this very simple process. All right, so I'm going to tell it now to, so I'm going to say zoom into the sweater, and she is excited, holding a coffee mug, and I'm going to say a blank white coffee mug. And instead of saying excited, I'm going to say she's laughing, because I'm putting some emotion into it. I'm just going to say zoom in. Zoom in, she's laughing and holding a blank white coffee mug. Absolutely, you can make money, and that's what we're going to focus on. That's why I want us to focus on that. Creating the twins to make money for people, but you need to make sure that the twins actually look like the people. And I want us to really focus on that. Okay. Does that seem like an emotional sell here? Looking more like something that you could tell a story with. And then let's say here that we want her to be holding a mug. And I think do I have a mug ready? Let's see if I have a mug ready for my mock-up. Did I do a mug for this one? And if I didn't do a mug, I'm going to show y'all something. I did. But let's just say I didn't have that. Let me take my mug wrap image. Where are you, mug wrap? That's my mug wrap. I'm going to say, put this design on the blank white mug. Right, and I told y'all we were going to keep this simple this week, because here's another thing that we do inside of the Craft to Quit program. Every single week, we take a project like that we started right here with this Create-a-thon. We take a project and we expand on it. Oh, you know what it's doing? Because this image is wide, it made this image wide. And that's not what I want. I would have to, it did it here. But the problem that I have now is because it made my image wider, this image is going to have lower detail. So what I could have done is just gone into, and what I'll show you better than I can tell you. So I'm going to take this image, I'll download it. Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom. Okay. Take this image that came out great. And then what I'll do for my mug design, because I'm only really showing that front image of it, I'm going to open it up. And because I have a square design, no, I'm just going to go ahead and choose. Hold down shift and it'll give me a square. I'm just going to make sure that that's about centered there. Do a little Control J. And then I'm going to do this as the front of mug design. Now, I show you how to do all of this inside of Photoshop. I promise. And honestly, that's what the Automizer does by itself. It does these mockups. But I'm letting you know, if you never learned Photoshop I can show you how to use AI to leverage almost anything that you know how to do. Front of mug. And just so y'all know, this is a 2-year ago cartoonized version of this AI. So I wanted to show y'all how far it's gone to where we can get much more realistic interpretations now. Now, because I've already done that, I want to see if I can stay inside the thread or if I need to do a fresh new one. And I'm on my day 4 mockup. View large icons. Okay, so I'm gonna drop her in there. And then I'm going to drop the image of the bug print. And I'm just gonna say place the pink and green holiday design image on the blank white mug. And let's see if that is better. And that's because the aspect ratio of the images were different. So it did change that. I could be happy with this one, honestly. I could be happy with this one, download it, crop in, but I would absolutely have to upscale this because I guarantee that made that image a lot less high quality there. So I'm going to give it one more chance to do it this way. There you go. And it did mock it up. Now, I feel like we could do a better job a lot of times mocking it up ourselves. However, this is good enough to get it going, to showcase your flat lay products, because you might have your Etsy listing where you showcase your flat lay products. You can create a background for that. So let me do that. New chat. Nano banana. I'm going to say create a professional photo shoot with holiday inspired or holiday images. Holiday images, holiday decor for this flat lay cardigan. Or I'll just say product, because it could be any product. And sometimes you're doing flat lays and sometimes you are not. Let me add this image. And it is, I'll drag and drop it from here. Oops. Here we go. And I should have said professional. And I just want to see, is it going to create some, like a little bit of garland on the flat lay? Does it put a fabric background? Does it put it on a wood background? What does it do here? So if you're looking to create some really cool mock-ups pretty quickly, this is a way to do this. See, I put the hot cocoa. It found things in here pretty festive. I'm assuming it also saw the colors that we used here. And you can pretty much remove this sweater and use this background over and over and over again. And of course, there are other backgrounds that you can use, but it won't tell you where the shadows are. See how this automatically puts your shadows right there? And I showed you all in Photoshop how to create your own shadows, right? Y'all remember that? But I'm just showing you how to use AI to leverage and shorten up that time frame that it will take in order to get this to market. You know what? And for another thing too, for AI twin, what I want to do was I want to actually have a session where we do our struggles and stuff with that, because I have some tips and tricks too. It is a lot of trial and error, but what this is what we'll do. I want you all to let me know how your twin process went, and then tell me the complaints and the things that worked, the things that didn't work, so we could actually have a session that is most productive. Okay. And there are several other softwares that you can use too. I do not recommend using ChatGPT at all. It just totally cartoonizes the experience, and it changes the face every single time. So I prefer using Google Nano Banana. You all can let me know if you like to use a different product for that, but that's what we'll be doing for that class. All right, good night, Jennifer. All right, so I want to do one more thing here. Showed you how to make some mock-up. So we could go take this right now and put it as an Etsy listing, right? Next, what I want to do is I can take this over to Midjourney. I'm going to show you how to animate this as a quick video. Now, if you are going to make this a video, let's say this is going to be a banner for your website, I want to show you how to do that. Go ahead and go to Edit, upload your image. And right now, let me make sure I saved all the ones that I need. And that'll be the last thing we do tonight, y'all. And I promise, like I said, tonight was y'all's turn to just relax, watch, of course, contribute. Let's see, where am I right now? Where is that? Cancel here. Let's go ahead and grab all my images. I think I got this one. I'll go ahead and download that one as well. I don't feel like it did the best mock-up there, but that's why I'm going to show you there are times when Photoshop is going to be better than AI. That's why you need to know both. And now I'll take this one and say, I want to give her a different expression. So she is looking to the side and slightly smiling. I'm gonna just get kind of a little bit different view there, just in case I need it. All right, so let's go ahead and upload our images now from day 4. Go here. Upload that one. Now what's going to happen is we need this to be a certain orientation for it to be a banner. Oops, let me undo that. I'm going to bring my brush size down just a little bit, and I'm going to tell it to erase number 1, that image there. And what else? I want to go to resize it, and I'm going to put it as a 16:9, which that's usually how it is on the banner, like basically a full TV size. However, if I'm using this for my Etsy listing, I'm just probably doing that square there, or potentially a 9:16, which is a tall version. And you know what? Let's do that. Let's do the 9:16. There we go. Because most of us are going to be creating this for social media versus a web banner. I'm going to get her centered right there. And then I'm going to put I'm just going to put woman is mom modeling the Christmas sweater. It really doesn't even need to know all that to clean this here up. We can submit that edit. And I want to leave the background kind of neutral because there may be some things that you want to do eventually with it. I'll clean that up, resize it. And if there was anything missing, let's say there was, you know, some information at the top or bottom that was missing, it would fill that in. So that one's good to go. I'm going to go ahead and upscale it. So I'm hitting upscale to gallery. So it'll be creating that in my upscale. And then I'm going to go ahead and move on to edit a new one, edit new image. And this time I'm going to edit this one. I'm still going to change the size to the 9x16. Here, I'm going to erase that there. And let's go ahead and resize this just a little bit because I want to have as much resolution inside of this image as I can get. And same thing, woman is modeling Christmas sweater. Submit that edit. And while that's working, I'm going to go over here to my create, and this one looks ready to go. Now, I don't like that it modified my face here. So this is one of those times where I would say, you know, I told you don't need Photoshop. I absolutely would have used, and I will. Let me just show y'all because that bothers me. Not like it. So let's come on over to day 4 mockup. Let's bring her into Photoshop now. And then here I can change my ratio to the 16:9. And I really want 9x16 here instead. So I'm going to create 9 here, then 16. Go ahead and crop that by hitting enter. All right, and then I'm going to save as because I don't like to save over my original image. And I'm just going to put Photoshop crop. I could also upscale it from here too. Oh, you know what? I think the original image has that from Nano Banana. Yep, I think that's what it is. It looks better in the close-up image. So it wasn't Midjourney's fault. Okay, it wasn't Midjourney's fault. So I'll go ahead and rock with it because I want to go ahead and show you all how to make a video. All right, and here I want to kind of erase up there and down here and submit that edit. And I'm hoping that it actually fill that in with that background style rather than just give me that strip. Otherwise, I can just crop it. So this whole move and resize, I can just crop it. So for that, let's go ahead and show you how you would just crop it, move and resize. And I believe this still needs to be upscaled. Yep. This is as big as it's going to get. I have to actually upscale it to do better. So let's see. Cleaned it up. Beautiful. That one's better with the edge of the fabric. Perfect. Let me upscale that one. And let's make a video real quick, y'all. Now, there's so many different ways you're going to be able to make videos. You can use I'm going to be showing you all how to use a platform called Hicksfield in the next few weeks. So this is what I have on my agenda, and you all let me know in the room while this is completing here what it is that you want to learn. Okay, so that I can update my listing of the upcoming classes for the next 4 weeks that are based on this project. Where are we? All right, so I have, of course, AI Twin is the big one. And then I have doing AI photo restoration. So you are offering those, especially for holiday services. So these are all fitting within our holiday campaign. So for the holiday twin, that's basically you doing a photo shoot, right? So holiday photo shoots. Also, we're talking about doing photo restoration. So that could be, it doesn't have to be a memorial project. It can be like you can offer a service where you clean up the photos for a family, and then you can take that and say, hey, well, I want to do a package so that, by the holidays, you have, gorgeous photos that you can frame or you can share with your family, right? All right. You were asked about the photo restoration day, Christy. Okay. So this is what I want to do. For AI twin, give me a 1 if you want to do AI twin. And then what I'm doing is I'm taking how many votes we get for this. Okay. And I don't just mean to do AI twin for yourself, y'all. I mean to do AI twin for others as well, because you're going to have to learn how to do this process to the point where the customer feels like it looks like them, because otherwise you'll be really frustrated. And I'm telling you this because I started this a couple years ago, and I had one customer that was just like, oh, it doesn't look like me. I was like, well, all of your pictures don't look like you. Like, all of the pictures look different, look like a different person. Is because the heavier the makeup is, the lighting, the different circumstances. And honestly, sometimes people don't look like themselves in their videos and pictures because they have so many filters and things on it, right? So I want you to be able to avoid that, right? So this AI twin, we'll also call it like a photo shoot. Okay. And we'll call it a holiday photo shoot just so that we can market it that way. But it doesn't have to be a holiday. It could also be for, birthdays and campaigns, all of that stuff. All right. So that's 1. For 2, AI photo restoration. Give me a 2 if you want to learn how to do AI photo restoration. Okay. Cool. Now there's something I want to teach you all to do in Hicksfield, which is called storyboarding, and also creating a video, like where the video actually tells a story. So if you want to do that, it's kind of cinematic video. So you're telling the story. I'm going to create a video here tonight just to show you a simple, easy way that you can go ahead and put on your Etsy listing like now, right? That will be number 3. Hicksfield, and we'll talk about that, but that is a good question. But Hicksfield has Nano Banana built in. It has Clean built in there. So it has a lot of the video generators and the image generators already built in. So that is why I'm going to demonstrate, show it to you. And the one that I'm going to show you, you can use for free each day for a certain number of generations. So I'm going to show you how you can use it. And then if you choose to upgrade to a paid version of it, you can. But I'm going to show you how to do it with the free version, okay? All right. And then I also want to do a class. You know how we already created the embroidered images. So some of you have expressed interest, and there's a trend with creating those yarn style images. So I want to know how many of you want to do that. That will be 4. And it's essentially the same as, what we did here to create our patches and make them look embroidered. We would just make them look like yarn instead. Oh, don't worry, Ventures. I'll teach you about storyboarding. It's basically, storyboarding is where you say, okay, well, they zoom into I can zoom into the cup, and then it zooms out and it shows her smiling, holding the cup of steaming coffee. That's called storyboarding. And what you do is you create an image for shot number 1, create an image for shot number 2, and then you create a video that makes those 2 shots come together. So you're literally creating video advertisements. Okay. All right. And then do you all want to do songs again? Because for the holidays, I want you all to know that you can do songs and you can focus on special occasions. You can focus on doing like family type of images or songs to go with the images that you created. Do y'all want to do songs again? I wasn't sure if y'all wanted to touch on songs again. Okay. All right, all right, all right. So that will be number 5 then. Put a 5 in the chat. So the yarn art was 4. And then song is 5. So here's a dilemma we'll have to. So the storyboarding technically can make a book. So what I may do, because I also feel like it'll be really special for, okay, this is what I'll do. We can, whatever you learn to make a video, you can make a book. Whenever you make your song, you can make it a video with the song, or you can make a book with the song. So that way we can weave all this together, because the maximum number of AI classes that I do normally for a session is 5, right? So we do 5 AI, 5 Photoshop classes. So I want to make sure that all of that is accounted for. Now, I also, for Photoshop, so we're full now. We're full of all AI that we can do. Now, if there's anything else that you want, if there's at this point, if there's anything else that you want to learn AI related for this project, please speak now or forever hold your peace. Because I have to, I have to kind of line these up to make sure that we have enough time to get all of these done in this next section. All right, so no other suggestions there. Okay. What about for the Photoshop side of things? I want to show you all how you can use Nano Banana and AI inside of Photoshop. That's going to be one of the Photoshop classes that we do in the upcoming 4 weeks. So give me a 1 if you want to do that. And what I mean by that is you are directly editing inside of Photoshop using Nano Banana. So let's say, for instance, Control A selected here. I'm gonna do generative fill, and I'm gonna choose Nano Banana here. And I'm gonna say there is a luxurious Christmas tree in the background that has lush velvet ribbon, and I'm going to say blush color. So blush and olive color, lush velvet ribbon, and ornate ornaments. I'm just going to generate that, see what happens. So I didn't plan for this prompt. So whatever happens is what happens. I just want to show you all that there is AI inside of Photoshop, and I want y'all to be able to uncover it. Okay. So that would be a 1 if y'all, okay, I already see 1s. Okay, cool. Huh? You said what? You said what? Y'all want to learn that? And how? Okay, cool. So that's 1. All right. So that's Photoshop. Nano Banana inside of Photoshop. Now we are going to do a master design template. I want to know what one product do you not have a mock-up for yet that you want to mock up for? I'm going to let y'all help me. So listen, for Craft to Quit, now I think I have given you so much already. Now I want you to open up your mind and tell me what you need. Do y'all see these velvet ribbons? So do you see how it listened to me and put the velvet ribbons in there? Don't play with it, get paid with it. Stop playing with it. Get paid with it. Master design. So master design template is going to be next week. We'll do a master design. That just means that basically whatever we design can go on all of these different products, from the party favors to t-shirts to invitations, all of that. Usually come up with a master design for that. Okay. Now, what product do you all need to learn how to mock up that you have not mocked up yet? Like we did the Pringles can. What would y'all want to do for that? Technically, I have done that in a class before. I'll probably just refer you to that class because it takes about 4 hours for me to put that together. And I think I did do one from scratch for you. But more than likely, because I want us to move on, I'll probably create it for you and then just have it. But I do teach you some of the principles about like how you put like .png at the end and that sort of thing to make it work. It could be a product mockup, okay, a calendar, popcorn tins. What are you all selling for the holidays? Is it popcorn tins? Is that big for holidays? Tell me something that you're selling for the holidays that we don't have a popcorn tin calendar. Let me see which I'll get more. And what I'll do is I'll also go back and look at your day one. Remember, I told you to pick your products. I did that for a reason. So I can see if any of your products I don't have a mock-up for yet. So I don't have a mock-up for popcorn tin. Okay. All right. So that sounds good then. Cutting board with the pot holders. Y'all, that was one of the first things when I was started doing sublimation as a professional business. That's one of the first things I made for my granny. Let me see. Is it? See, it's right here. Hold on, y'all. Uh-oh, I'm tearing up Granny stuff. Oh, don't tell Granny. Oh my gosh, it's still here and it still looks like day one. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know if it's going to show up. I may have to turn off the background thing here. Y'all look at this. I made this circa, what, 2012? Let me turn off my little background thing. And this lighting is bad too, y'all. Thank y'all for working with me this week. I really do love y'all for real. Okay, let me turn off the background for a second. Y'all see this? This is a cutting board. Is it blurry? There it goes. This is a cutting board I made 2012 would have been, what, 13 years ago? This is Callie's kitchen. And I made it match because her kitchen had like purple and green, and she likes fruit and stuff on her curtains and rugs and stuff. So I made it match that. I need to hang this up above the stove. All right, and then I made these. I don't know. Can y'all see? I'm trying to figure out where the focus is happening. Maybe it's trying to focus on my face. So here it goes. So this is just a tile. The tile. And then this is the little rivet here so that when you have a hot pot, you can put on there. But she never used it for that. It's just decoration. But I mean, these are great decorations. You can hang them even above the stove and stuff. So things like that. Oven mitts. Did I make oven mitts to go with this one? But that would be a good product to go with this. Y'all see, I'm telling you, this stuff is, we are not new to this. We true to this. We've been doing this. But sometimes people don't know that you're doing it. When do those with the tile. And I looked recently and I didn't see the same people that I got those rivets from Condi back in probably 2010. It's probably how long ago I had those rivets. So I don't know if they sell them anymore. Okay. So that's why I want to know what you all see trending, what you want to sell, because then that will help me understand what you need to mock up. Or if it's a simple mock up, then it's not that, bad of a deal. But the popcorn tin might be something where you needed to curve around that cylindrical surface, and I can teach you how to do that in Photoshop. Okay, like for instance, this mug did not curve around a contour. So what I would have done is I would have taken the blank image and I would have mocked it up to where the image looked like it curved with the cup. And then I would have uploaded that to my video generation, which I said I was going to teach y'all video generation. I'm going to show you the simplest thing to do for video generation. 2 different cuts. And what we're going to do here is download both of these. I forgot I was showing y'all that. I got into some other stuff. So, all right, so that's cut number 1. And then cut number 2 is here. And then you can also show them in different order and see if the video changes. So I'm going to download that one. It's already upscaled. So now what I can do is I can add an image. I'm going to add a start frame. And I'm going to start with her kind of modeling it, and then I'm going to zoom into the product. And see how it's the same ratio now? So I shouldn't have any images, any problem with it zooming in and understanding what size it should be. All right, I'm not going to tell it anything. I'm just going to go ahead and tell it the motion to be low, because if you put high, sometimes it's really jerky. And I'm going to push that through. Give it a little time here. And that way we can review what some of the stuff that you all created this week. You created your own clip art, created your own digital papers. Oh, I know what we need to do. We need to do a Photoshop class on y'all cleaning up your digital artwork and making it into a clip art package, right? Do y'all want that as a Photoshop class, this project? Yes, Shelly? Okay. So that will be a 3 in the chat. Give me that 3 in the chat if y'all want to do that. So we'll have a full class where you all clean up your, and I'll show you how to use AI inside of Photoshop to clean up sometimes too. Like for instance, let's say it had an additional leg on here and you need to get rid of the extra leg, or maybe you don't like this extra scarf tail here, something like that. You can use AI inside of Photoshop to get rid of. Okay, so let's do clean up clip art. And this is basically prepping you to sell it. And then what I'll do in the craft to quit session after, or the craft to quit session for one time this week, I'll show you all how to package it so that you can sell it, put it into like a little Google Drive, create a link, and create a deliverable. So we'll do that in craft to quit in one of our sessions. So we'll do a deliverable. And I'll just do a demo. We ain't gonna be able to do it together, y'all, but at least I'll demo that. You like that, Lisa? Okay, cool, cool. And here's another thing. Since we're going to be doing the AI twins, I will show you in Photoshop how you're going to have to clean up some things with the AI twins, but I can also turn that into a project where would you all rather learn how to, in Photoshop, create your contour, cut lines, and that sort of thing so you can make standees? Would you all like to? And then I can also, oh, I know what I can do. I can show you how to make a 3D standee with a photo. And what I mean by that is, oh, that's going to be good. That's going to be, I love collaborating with y'all. Why don't we do this more often? I just be over here making up classes in my head by myself. Why don't we collaborate more often so you could tell me what you're excited about? Oh, standees. Oh, halftone. Okay, let me see. I did have halftone for TTF. I have that on there. I have creating patterns. So creating patterns and halftone for DTF. So that's everything. Oh, but let me, okay. Yeah. I'm not even gonna do it right here, right now. No, I'm not gonna do it right here, right now. But I could definitely show you how I would do something like separate the foreground image from the background image and make it so that the background standee would be the tree, and then she would pop out of the image and she could be a separate standee, so it makes it look like it's a 3D prop. And then not a lot of people are doing those 3D props, y'all. And it's basically just creating layers. The same way they create the cake toppers, right? And you have those layers, it's doing the same thing, but you're doing it with life-size printables. So it adds value, but it also costs more for your customer. But if you see the way that they do them for the movie theaters, you know what I'm talking about? Like if you saw the Smurf standee, they are never just like, well, sometimes they are just flat panels. Most of the time they have layers to them and they stand the layers off of one another, but you have to understand what to separate and how to create that. So if that's something y'all interested in, I would love to see that for the 3D. I want to do a 3D pop out standee backdrop style. I've been wanting to show y'all how to do that anyway, so I'm excited about that. That sounds good for your event planning, business, and parties. Yes, Charmaine. Anything that you want to learn how to create, I promise you, if y'all give me the idea of where you're stuck, I promise you I'll come up with a solution for it. Okay. And let me put my little background back on. Let's see. So did I have everything then? We talked about doing y'all already have the ugly Christmas. I don't want to do another ugly Christmas sweater template because y'all ain't used the first one enough yet. I got a few on there, y'all. Use those up because they work perfectly for the season. Now I also have on my Photoshop list to teach you all how to do balloon mock-ups. Who's interested in that? Charmaine, you are? Even if you don't, like, I don't intend on making balloons, but I do the mock-ups just so it makes my design look better. Because that could also go over into our next one that we're doing, which is doing corporate and corporate events and business branding. Okay. So balloon mock-ups, and then y'all told me popcorn 10. The popcorn 10 is going to be our mock-up for the month. I like to do one mock-up a month just to keep y'all abreast on how to make mock-ups. Y'all seem to like that. It was a little, a little harsh last week. It was our last project, but I think you all did very well following through with that. And then I just gave you the file at the end, but I do show you the full process. All right, so we have plenty of classes set up for that. And I'm missing something here. Oh, the DTF halftone. What I may show you for that, I may not even do a whole Photoshop class. I could show you how to do that in Photoshop. I may just show you how to do that with an external program. We'll see. All right, so, oh, the trucker hat mock-ups. I tell y'all what, y'all let me know because we'll do mock-ups probably by the 3rd or 4th week. So then that will help me understand which product. And go ahead and tell me the products that you want, because sometimes I'll end up making them anyway and putting them in the Automizer. Yeah, trucker hats are big now, which is so crazy. I probably have a trucker hat that I made back in 2002 when I was selling them. I used to paint the jeans. I used to make the jersey dresses, all of this stuff. I'll break out some old pictures for y'all and let y'all know that everything just comes right back around. But that's how I started making money in high school. And I was selling all over these internets on eBay. I was selling to Germany. I couldn't understand why people in Germany and Japan wanted my stuff. And I felt like they had better craftsmanship than me, but nobody was selling online at the time, that type of stuff. So I did very well with that, even in high school. All right, so we're good now. Let me see if this video is ready now, because we're gonna wrap up, y'all. I know we love spending time together. Okay, do y'all see we got a video here? Now we can actually tell it what to do as well. But if you need a quick video that you can animate, remember Etsy has one listing where you can put a video. So you can put, I believe now, up to 20 images, and you can put one video. And if you have that one video, it helps sell better. Now, I don't know if they discriminate with AI videos or not, or if they're going to start doing that. But that would grab your attention. Oh my gosh, her mug matches her sweater. Can I buy both of those products? So now you're getting into bundling. You're getting into identifying the same design and market, different products, right? So we're going to talk a little bit more about that tomorrow when we talk about our marketing component. So that 12 o'clock session, I'm going to break down a little bit more on the business side of things. And then for our 8 o'clock session, what we're doing is we're recapping what we did this week. I'm going to shout y'all out. So hopefully you got your listings up. You hear me? You got your affiliate links up there. So if anybody that's on the free side of the challenge happens to click on your link and wants you to be their coach, maybe they're not ready to join the academy yet, and they just want to do a one-on-one coach. You are setting yourself up right now to be in that position where you can ask them if they want to join a session. All right, so get yourself together, get those links together, and let me know if anybody needs any help. I'm going to check one more time on the YouTube side. I know everybody's tired. I'm tired as well, but I'm going to hang out just a little bit longer just to see if anyone, oh, you don't have it Etsy yet. We have had several classes showing you how to set up Etsy stores, set up Shopify stores, all of that great stuff too. Use these videos as banners on your websites, all of that great stuff. Yep, Chrissy, I used to do that too. I made actual look. We'll have to break out some old pictures, Chrissy. Let's do that. Let's go grab some old photos and show them that we've been doing this. These kids, this ain't nothing new on the block. Okay. Now, anybody on YouTube or inside the Zoom room, if you all want to upgrade, I'm just going to drop the link for you to upgrade to the platinum membership for only, so not just the challenge for $97. The membership is $127, or you can do the $897 annual and unlock everything, like everything. So I'm going to go ahead and drop that link one more time. And then we are going to meet tomorrow. Remember, coaches, students, make sure that you have something branded on tomorrow. Please make sure you represent for yourself. And if you don't, just come up, show up anyway. Please don't not turn on your camera and not show up just because you don't have a shirt that has your business name on it. Do you hear what I'm saying? Show up anyway. Okay. I'm just giving you some tips on how to show up branded. All right. So one more time, this is the membership link. I'm going to drop this all to the good. And then what you can do is you can message me on Facebook or Instagram on N8 Academy with the 1 at the end if you need some help getting into your membership. Okay. But that's it for tonight, y'all. Listen, I love you and I appreciate you dearly. And until next time, which is tomorrow, 12 p.m. for my platinum members. That's not on the YouTube side. That's just the platinum members. And then on the YouTube side, we'll see y'all 8 o'clock tomorrow. Okay. All right. Bye. Good night, y'all.